Welcome, my name's Anthony King. I just wanted to say that this series is based upon my book, Living in a Bubble, which is available on paperback and Amazon Kindle. If you want to know more, you can find it on my website, anthony-king.com. Thank you. My name's Anthony King, and welcome back to my video series about mild autism spectrum disorder in adults based on my book, Living in a Bubble. Let's continue from where we left off in our last video together. I'm aware of the pain of this subject and the pain it can cause you. There are personal insights that I want to share with you, but it's not appropriate in this form. You can find them in the book. In addition to today's video, in the final 2 videos of this series, I'm going to have more help on this subject. Tips and advice. 1. Face your fears head on. This will take effort and energy. You need to make a conscious choice, accept in advance that this will be a challenge and embrace it. Educate yourself in social ways. Read personal development books and self-help books. Read every positive thinking book you can and condition yourself to be positive. What have you got to lose? What you think at this moment is not all that exists, and things can and will change. Take baby steps and build a social experience filled with positive interaction. Give it time, but make small progressions and move in the right direction. Don't be harsh on yourself, and remember that some people on the spectrum do sometimes have serious challenges in this department, but that you are not alone, because many people also have this challenge. We all interact with the world, and although you might feel like an alien sometimes, even you still interact with the world. It's about choice. Let's choose action. 2. Friends, family, and acquaintances are key. You must force yourself, if it is hard, to interact with your friends, family, and acquaintances socially. This means that you need to be open to things that you don't naturally like or want to do. You might not like going out with friends, but you have a goal to achieve and are training yourself every time you go out and interact with them. Explain to your friends that you need their help and encouragement. Bring them in on the plan. In fact, ask a friend to become an almost mentor that will encourage you. 3. Be honest with people while practicing and rehearsing. If you go out with your friends, see it as practice and a rehearsal. This technique might help, and you might even enjoy yourself if you detach yourself slightly in this way. Ask your friends to speak with people and to guide you. In fact, if you talk with somebody, with a friend, and it does not go the way you intended, or you make a mistake or say something wrong, then your friend can help along with yourself and explain to the person that you have ASD and that you're trying to expand developmentally and practice your social skills by talking to people. Most people, but not all, but most, will be kind and understanding and even very willing to help. No matter what response you get, it is valuable practice in interaction with people, and this is a good thing. Remember that this is a long-term development. It won't happen straight away. You will see that over time you will gain confidence and can get better socially, and then, as if almost miraculously, you'll be more likely to start enjoying yourself. Just remember one thing: be kind and be authentic. Even if you say to someone, I feel really scared right now because I'm not used to speaking with people, I promise you, you will be shocked at the reply you get from most people. People are kinder than you think when you're honest with them. 4. Hang out with people with similar interests. You might feel slightly more comfortable around people who like the same things as you. You, at the very least, have that in common. You have that common bond, which can be a catalyst for further communication and interaction. 5. Strict rule: move outside your comfort zone regularly. You have to push boundaries. Do so in a controlled way, say once a week. Go to a bar with a friend. Yes, you might hate it or feel uncomfortable at first, but you need to get out, and this type of activity really can help you. Do something that you don't want to do socially. Just do it. You'll survive. So you can afford to push and expand your horizons. Completely disregard how you feel. Let's say you go out reluctantly once a week. That's 52 occasions a year. You're guaranteed to meet at least one person on those 52 occasions, I'm sure. 6. Strict rule: go outside once a day. You must leave the house, even just for 15 minutes at least once a day. You must try and interact with the world. You can walk around the park, you don't have to speak with anybody, just absorb the environment, breathe the air, touch the grass, the trees, just connect with the environment outside of your own house. This is very important and will protect you mentally as well as build up a kind of resistance and strength. 7. Methods of communication. Utilize all methods of communication, including letters, email, phone, any way to connect. Remember that often the key is the intention and meaning behind the interaction. If you have social issues, you can use these methods to connect and build trust before you talk in the flesh and interact physically. Communication, especially daily, means that you are expanding and growing. 8. Listen to others. As I said before, learn to listen. If you listen to people's problems with real care, they will want to interact with you more. And if you're quiet and ask them questions about themselves and listen, you will learn so much about them and they will be attracted to you. 9. Social media holidays. Take a day or two or a week off social media. Social media is not reality and often not healthy for people's self-esteem. Most people are faking it and projecting a false impression of themselves often. And if you're on the spectrum, you might fall into the trap of comparison and believing they're nonsense. Believe me, it's nonsense most of the time, and they are just as unhappy and as insecure as the next person. Disengage and unplug for a couple of days a week. It will do wonders for you. Replace it with a positive book or even meeting up with a friend in real life. Thanks again for joining me today. We'll continue with more in our next video together. See you then.